The president will not bring an end to this war. He says it's a decision for the next president. But he's building permanent bases in Iraq, and he's determined to keep 50,000 troops in Iraq into the distant future. This Congress may not bring an end to this war because the real power to end the war is in a cutoff of funds. Congress keeps appropriating funds in the name of the troops, and the troops will stay in Iraq instead of coming home. Only the American people can bring an end to this war as they brought an end to the Vietnam War. Let this be a time of stirring of civic soul. It's a time for a reawakening of civic conscience. There were no weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, but there are WMDs in D.C. Lies are weapons of mass destruction. 2,500 soldiers dead. Over 10,000 Iraqis, innocent Iraqis, have died. It's time for an end to our national sleepwalk through the graveyard of the Iraq War. It's time for truth, a time for clarity, a time for action, a time for teach-ins, for meetups, for marches, for rallies about the war to begin at college campuses, at churches, at labor halls, at libraries. Time to gather in civic centers, in town halls, to discuss the truth about this war and to plan civic action to end it. Time for the American people to exercise their First Amendment rights, to stand up and speak out. Time to redirect the policies of this country. Time.
Estados Unidos necesita un cambio necesita. Dejémonos de tantas guerras y tantas historias que para pobreza y miseria bastante tenemos ya. En el país más rico del mundo, ni nuestros hijos tienen cobertura médica universal y gratuita. Estados Unidos necesita un cambio necesita.
Our inability to adapt to the tactics of fourth-generation warfare compounds our military failure. Unless we understand this, even doubling our troop strength will not solve the problems created by our occupation. The talk of a troop surge and jobs program in Iraq only distracts Americans from the very real possibility of an attack on Iran. Our growing naval presence in the region and our harsh rhetoric toward Iran are unsettling. Securing the Horn of Africa and sending Ethiopian troops into Somalia do not bode well for world peace. Yet these developments are almost totally ignored by Congress. Rumors are flying about when, not if, Iran will be bombed by either Israel or the United States, possibly with nuclear weapons.
Of a revolution. It is a peaceful revolution. It's up to you to spread this message around this country. This is an American cause. It's a cause of freedom. There's something going on in this country, and it's big. Spread the message. Thank you.